So I want to take a look, please, at question number 1. Was anybody able to figure out question number 1?
C.
C. Anybody else? Anybody else? Wow, that's excellent work. All right. So what I want to do is I want to show you something now, right now. This is a lot of algebra. So please look up. What does y equal? What does y equal? What does it say? 5x. That means wherever you see a y, I could put what? 5x. So I'm going to take this y right here, and I'm going to make it 5x. So it's going to be 2x plus 5x equals 7. 2x plus 5x equals 7. Everybody okay with that? Guys, I want you sitting down properly in the chairs. Sit down in the chairs correctly. And now what is 2x plus 5x? 7x, right? So x had to be what? X has to be 1. Good job, Sienna. Very good. X equals 1. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, that was kind of hard. All right, that's why you're paying attention. All right, let's check out number 2. Now, number 2, I just feel like everybody should have gotten this one correct. Remember, just because you can't do number 1 doesn't mean you can't do number 2. Yes, sir. Yes, it is, in fact, 1/3. Right? Because it's just what? 2 out of what? 2 out of 6. You with me?
And then it just simplifies.
Simplifies to 1/3. Exactly. All right, now we're going to talk about ratio. Ratio is just a what? What's a ratio?
It's like,
What is it? Come on. Someone else. Yes, that's all it is. Ratio is just a fancy word for saying a fraction. All right, that's all it is. So if I say 8 to 3, I want you to write it as a fraction. 8 over 3. Yes, sir. Is the same as 24 over what? What do you think?
9.
That's correct.
Wait.
9.
Just multiply it by 3.
That's right. All we had to do was multiply by 3. Come on, that wasn't that hard, right? That was not that hard. Not hard at all. All right, now let's take a look at question number 4. Ooh. How do I find the area of a rectangle? What's the formula for area of a rectangle? Yeah, base times height.
Yeah.
Area equals base times height. A lot of people also say length times width. Those are your choices. Tucker, ask me what? What? What's your question to him?
My question was what was the answer to 3?
Okay, come on, stay with us now.
I'm sorry.
All right, you with me? I want you talking to me. If you don't get something, that's okay. Just say, hey, man, I'm a little behind. Show me what it is. I don't mind at all. I promise. All right, I know you're paying attention. Now we're back on number 4, so catch up. Who can tell me what the answer to number 4 was? This was kind of hard. What do you think it was? No, look on your iPad and tell me what it was.
Sorry.
I don't want you just randomly telling me something.
C.
I got a C so far. C,
B.
B, good.
D.
Good, I got a B and a D. E, good. We got them all in here. All right. Anybody say A? All right, so we know it's not A. All right, that's true. All right, now let's look at the problem. I want someone, please, to tell me what this is. What's this distance from here to here? What is that distance from there to there?
Now.
How much from here to here?
4.
4. Exactly. Thank you, girl. 4. All right, now I'm trying to find out what this distance is. From here to here. What's that distance? 3. Beautiful. Wow. So now the area had to be what?
12.
Area is 12. Length times width. Base times height. 3 times 4. 12. Is that a good enough explanation for everybody? Now, some of you might say, well, I don't know how you got 4. Some of you might say, well, how did you get 3? If you don't know, now's the time to speak up.
Yes, I know.
Okay, good for you. Come on now. Don't be afraid to ask me something. Or I'm going to show you something right here. Here's how I teach kids this. I'm standing right here. This point that I'm standing on is 0, 0. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Now, I walked from here to here. How far did I walk? That's right. That's why that's 4. You with me? Well, you said 4.
Like, where'd you get that from?
You started at what? 0, and you walked to 4. See that, right? Now, what we're going to do is, how much did I walk up? Think again. Let's do this. I want you to tell me what this point is right here. What's that point? You mean, say it first. What number's first? And then what? So how many did I walk over? 4. And then I walked up how many? See how I did that, right? Right? So again, all I did was I walked from here, and then I walked all the way over to here. That was 4. And then I went up what? 3. Does that make sense now? Everybody's happy with that? Yeah, don't be afraid to ask a question. All right? It's silly to sit there and not know. All right, we're at 12 for area. All right, now let's look at number 5. Now, when I check your homework in a few minutes, when I ask you to come to my desk, this is the kind of stuff I'm looking at. If I write something out or draw something out, it'd be a good idea if you did what? Yeah, you drew it out or write it out or do something. All right, I just don't want the answer circled. That doesn't tell me you know anything. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you're having trouble with it? Let me see.
I can download it to my drive, but it's not showing up.
Okay, so are you, so it's open now, but okay, so what we have to do is go to your classroom. It's kind of weird, so it's just, it's not saying. Just go ask her. Just show us. All right, sorry about that. All right, then if you have any questions, you can kind of listen to the video again, or I'll help you, okay? All right, see if she can help you. All right, here we go. Okay, so now number 5. All right, this was kind of hard. Sorry for the delay. All right. So here we go. Here we have town A. So I'm ready to draw town A. And then we're going to draw town B. And what's the distance between town A and town B? 5. So what I did was I went here, and I put a 5 right there. All right. Now, from town B to town C is what? How far is it from B to C? 4. So did anybody think they know what the answer is here? What did you think? 10. Somebody else? Somebody else get something else? 9. Good. Somebody else?
Oh.
What did you think? What did you get? Did you know something? What did you get?
I got 10.
10. All right, let's look how cool this problem is. Please look. All right, this is part of the reason why I like my notabilities, because I can draw things for you. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw from B to C. And how far is it from B to C? 4. So there's C. So could C be 9 miles? Could it be 9 miles?
Yes.
You agree with that? It could be 9. So it's definitely not D. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take C. Watch this, please. And I'm going to move C over here. How far is it from B still? 4. So if I drew this from here to here, it would still be what? 4. Now watch. If I go from here to here, I'm still how far? 4. Does everybody see that? Now what am I drawing? Can anybody see? Visualize what I'm drawing yet? What am I? Yes, I am drawing a circle. All right. So here we go. Watch this. So these are all 4 units away from B. So I can put C where? Anywhere on that circle, and I will be exactly how far from B?
4.
I'll be exactly 4. Is everybody with me? So what's the furthest possible distance I can be from A? What's the absolute farthest?
It would be 9.
9. What's the absolute closest I can get to A? 1. Right? Because if I put C right there, I would be one mile from A. Does everybody see that? Now, if I move anywhere else, I'm going to be greater than what?
4.
Nope, greater than 1 and less than 9. Greater than 1, less than 9. So I'm not going to be how much?
10.
10.
Sorry, I just totally read it wrong.
All right. How'd it go? Did she get it?
She said to come back.
Okay. All right. Just you kind of do me a favor. Just kind of watch for now. All right. I'm really sorry for that. All right. All right. Anybody have any issues? Anybody have any issues? What?
Yeah, I got D is 4, but it's
Yeah.
so is the answer D?
What?
The answer is D, correct?
No. It's E. Why can't it be E? Come on, Tucker. We just said as I'm going around, as C is moving around this circle, it's always 4 units from B. Do you see that?
Yes.
It's always 4 units from B. If I stop right there, that's as close as I get to A. And that's 1 mile. Do you agree with me? The farthest I can get is if I put over here.
That's it.
And that's 9. So there's no way I can be 10 miles. All right? All right, let's take a look at number 6 now, guys. All right, now these are good fraction problems. Santa, I'm proud of you. Which one did you think?
C.
3/4. Anybody else? What did you think? B? What did you think? B? D. Good. All right, so let's look at this. We're going to practice our fractions. So again, look up, please. I have to make something that's a half yard, that needs a half yard. Do you agree? So is it possible for the answer to be A? Because that's what? That's less than what? Half. Does everybody agree with that? 2/5 is less than half. So it can't be A. What other fraction can it not be? Out of those. Tucker.
Can't be B.
No. What? Can't be D. Why? Right. 1/3 is less than 1/2. So everybody agree with this? All right. So the first thing I want to do now is we're going to draw a circle. Uh-oh. That's really cool. We're going to draw a circle. All right. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this circle, and I want everybody to do the same.
How did you make a circle?
What you do is you draw kind of like a little circle, and then you just hold it down. when you complete the circle and it automatically makes it a circle. All right? So I need 1/2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a half. So I need this much to make my... Everybody okay with that? Now let's look at 1/3, for example. So I'm going to draw 1/3 for you. Would this be enough? Would that be enough? No, it's not enough because I need a half, right? Everybody agree? Now, let's look at 2/5. Now what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to represent 2/5 for you. All right, I try to draw 2/5 now. All right, I'm going to erase this one though. Now I'm going to highlight. So is 2/5 a half, more or less? Everybody agree it's less, right? So I can't use those two. Now I want to try to draw 3/4. I think 3/4 is pretty easy. So let's draw 3/4. So there's 3/4. Is that pretty good? Is that enough to make half? Yeah? Hold on a minute, Sandy. Just try to draw a circle then. If it's not working, just draw a circle. All right? Now what I want to do is I want to try to draw 2/3. Let's look at 2/3. To draw 2/3, it's like a peace sign. Now, is 2/3 closer to 1/2 or is 3/4 closer to 1/2? 2/3 is, correct? Very good. All right, so right now, 2/3 would be the better option than 3/4, so I cross out 3/4. Now I'm looking at 3/5. All right, I'm going to draw 3/5. Now here's 3/5 down here. Look at that. So now I'm comparing these two. Which one is better, do you think? What do you think? Which one is closer to half? Yeah, B is correct. All right, that's very good. Now, again, that was just for good visualization right there. All right, but some of you from last year, you should be able to go through and tell me these. All right, now watch up here, please, real quick. Here's what I eventually want you to know by the end of the year. If somebody says to you, what's 2/5, you should be able to say that's 0.4. 3/5 is 0.6. 3/4 is 0.75. 1/3 is 0.3 repeating, and 2/3 is 0.6 repeating. That's what you should be able to say. All right, so everybody write those decimals down. You should know those from last year. All right, you should be able to tell me those decimals. Now the question is, which one is closest to 0.5? All right, 0.4 again is too low, so we cross that one out. 0.3 is too low. It's 0.6 is less than 0.6 repeating, so that's why the correct answer was B. If you knew the decimal points. If you knew the decimal points. Everybody okay with that? All right, there was a lot of work on that, so that was a really good review today with decimals, with the pictures and with the decimals. Yes, sir.
Can you go back to this?
Yeah, sure. You tell me what you're thinking.
I just missed one.
Here it is right here, the last one. So what I did was I did this 5th and I just copied it and colored in another one. You good with that? All right, let's go. Let's get this done. All right, a coat was bought for $100 and it's on sale for $85. What was the percent of decrease? Who can tell me what the percent decrease is? Jack.
15.
I'm proud of you. 15%. So everybody put down 15%.
I missed the answer for number 6.
Why is that?
Because I was trying to write down the something.
Good. You see it now?
Yeah.
All right. You're welcome, buddy. All right. Now, if you reduce something by 85%, what is left?
15.
That's right, 15%. So what's true about these? They are what? They're equal. All right, the two quantities are equal. There you go. Good with that? All right, here we go now. Let's look down here at number 8. Let's look at number 8. It says, Gina was 10 years old. The price of a certain item was $100. What is the price when she's 12? Who can tell me what the price would be when she's 12? Can anybody tell me what the price is? Do we have any idea?
Oh,
What do you think?
could be 120.
What else could it be?
$80.
Could be $80. That's exactly right. So what's the answer to the problem?
It's not enough.
Not enough information. That's correct. We don't know. Sometimes the price of something goes up, and sometimes the price of something goes what?
Down.
Goes down. All right? Everybody good with this? All right, now, come on, guys. We only got 2 more to go. 2 more to go. 9. What'd you get? D. I like that. D. I like that. Anybody else? I got A. I like A also. C. They're equal. Good. Yes, sir. And we got them all. All right, that's good. A, B, C, D. All right, let's figure out what the answer is. Now, look, no one's going to make a mistake on this one anymore. So here we go. Pay attention now. X is a positive number. So I want someone to tell me X could be what number? What do you want X to be? Any number.
2.
2. Perfect. If X is 2. Now it says Y is a negative number. So what do you want Y to be? Negative 15. Don't worry. Negative 15. So that's what I want you to write down. Now, what is X minus Y going to be? Well, you write down 2 minus negative 15. So if I do 2 minus negative 15, what happens? It becomes a what? Plus. So the answer is going to be 17. So what's probably the answer? A. That is correct. Those of you guys who said A, pat yourself on the back. That is correct. Now, why is that always going to be correct? Because if Y is negative and you do minus a negative, it's always going to make it a what? It's always going to make it a positive. That was a great question. Hopefully you're thinking with me now. All right, last one before we get started.
The answer to that was column A.
Yes, that is correct. Now, a circle graph. So let's draw a circle graph again. And it says the degree measure of the central angle. All right, so here's what a central angle is for those of you guys in last year, if you were talking about math. Your central angle is just an angle that has a center at the center of the circle. Does everybody agree that represents about, right, 25%? Now, how many degrees would 25% be of a circle? That's right, because how many degrees are in a circle? Come on, how many degrees in a circle? 360, that's correct. So 25% would be what? 90 degrees. So what's the answer to this one again? They're equal. C. All right, it was C. All right, does anybody have any questions with that? Anybody have any questions? All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you to my desk. I'm going to take a look at your review just so I can kind of see if you're kind of doing some of the things I'm doing, drawing pictures, drawing things out.